Hey there guys, I am Sonic Ghost and welcome back to some more Let's Play Ocarina of Time. Last time, we basically started the water temple and I just failed that jump, but oh well. Because what we need to do now is, last episode we made about almost halfway to the temple and I forgot a key. And looking over it, I do remember where it is. When the water level is on its, on the second floor, you're supposed to come back in here where you raised the, not raised, when you lowered the water level the first time. And if you remember going up, that there is this crack in the wall. Well, right over here is where that key is. Now we just want to bomb the wall out, and you can see the treasure chest in there just a low. Well, now you can really see it then. Trying to see if I can see through the crack before that thing exploded, but there you go, small key. So that's the key I missed. And now with that, I'm gonna meet you guys back in the room with the locked door. Alright, we're back. So now let's finally unlock this door. Jeez, I have no idea how I forgot about that crack in the wall. I always go for that thing as soon as I can. That was just a really stupid move of me. So now that the water level's raised, the Tektite's gonna try to chase you. You don't really have to worry about them. So I'm just gonna shoot that crystal switch again. There we go. And that Tektite, you're not going to be able to reach up here. You need to hit that crystal switch multiple times in here just to get past. You need to just head down to climb above it. You need to head over there up so you can hookshot to it. And then you need it back down again so you climb on it. And back up again so you can actually go on to the next floor. It's really tedious. Luckily, it doesn't take too much time for the water level to raise and drop. It's very annoying though, so this is one of the other annoying things in the temple, I guess. And with that, we get to see two friends up here. Our friends, the Tektites, and the like. So, Tektites, no problem. Like, not a problem at all if I can just do a proper spin attack, or just slice them like that, okay. So now, there's a mini-boss coming up ahead, and this guy is probably one of my favorite mini-bosses to fight. But I'm gonna do it in a different way. Everyone usually just fights him with Din's fire, which is one of his weaknesses, but I'm gonna show you his true weakness. So, you can get some magic here. And I'm not gonna fight him with the Bigoron sword, I am not. I'm gonna be using the Megaton hammer. So those of you who've played this game, you might know this trick. I recently just figured this out actually a couple months ago, how it really works. Heard about it, but I tried it before and it didn't work, and now I know it's a true trick. When you come over here, bars are blocking the door, and that means you can't go anywhere. But wait, that guy wasn't there before. This is Dark Link. Basically, a shadow clone of us, and he'll basically have the same exact moves as us. What you want to do during this fight, you can use your sword, either Bigoron sword or normal sword, but it's not going to work. What you want to do, don't target him and just hit him with the Megaton hammer. He won't be able to do a single thing to you. And he can't even defend himself. He goes down really fast like this. Now people thought that you just had to target this guy and maybe like do jump attacks or something to hit him with this, but no, all you gotta do is just face him and hit him with the Megaton hammer when he shows up. Easy as this. And it's really one of the easiest fights in the game if you think about it. But it's one of the hardest fights in the game too if you don't do this trick. Once it gets down to his last shot, he just falls. I was actually just about ready to fight him with the sword too. Disappointing. But there you go, he's dead. So no more worries about him. And now, with that, we have gotten ourselves the item of this dungeon. No, open the chest, Link. Don't try to hookshot to it, you're right in front of it. You can touch it with your hands, man. And now we get the long shot. It's an upgraded hook shot and can extend twice as far. That's what she said. So now basically we have a better range, which is very, very nice. And now we have to play a Song of Time. Oh. Jeez, I don't know how I'm screwing up these songs so much in this LP. I mean, every single time I try to play a song, I'm screwing it up left and right. Okay, so let's drop down. And now with the long shot, we can reach things that we couldn't reach before. Like some scotulas and hookshot panels and stuff like that. So be careful. Navi just talked about these vortexes. If you get swept away in these things, you have to start back in the beginning of this room where you get the hook shot from. There is an easy way to dodge these things. You stay on the inside of the walls. Then, for the most part, you won't get sucked in. Simple as that, luckily. Now, nope. No, is there a Sculpture in here? Yeah, he's you gotta be kidding me, way back there. I don't know how I made it. Whoa, 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 oh, get out of here. Go, Link. Swim. Swim away from the vortex. Stay away from the swirly vortex of doom. Stay away. No, you're going in closer, Link. You're going in close. Up. Come on. I got it. Oh, nope, I'm dead. Okay. Let's try this again without the failure, please. So put on your iron boots. And then get your hook shot ready. So get your hook shot ready. Thank you, Link. It takes you so long to realize you can use this thing underwater. There. Got him. Now, can we please not get sucked into these things again? Please? Oh, no, what? No, Link. Don't do that. That will kill you. Grab onto the ledge. You're touching it! Thank you! Jeez, that could be the death of you if you're not careful. So hit the ice switch and this door will open up. What I usually do is just hookshot to that chest, even though you can just jump it. I just hookshot it for the fun of it. And now we get our small key. And this basically takes us right back to this room back on the first floor. You remember this with the weird switch down there and the weird vortex? Well, now what we want to do is take out for Rory's win, and I'm going to warp back to the 1 point so we can lower the water level again, but look at this. I want to show this off real quick. The center apparently is made of glass. Yes, water is also glass. That's funny. So let's water the level here again. Water the level. Yes, makes sense. So let's drain the water now back to normal. And come on. And now we'll go ahead and go to that room that's in the north, because now that we have the item, we can take care of it. Okay. So with that, Cowabunga! How did that not hurt? How did not hurt you, Link? Usually when that happens, you go and curse underneath your mouth. Alright, so right in here, you don't even have to dive, just jump in the water and you'll basically swim right underneath that. Right in here is when you need the long shot. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to reach that hook shot point over there. And you need another small key, so don't warp as soon as you get the hook shot. You need to go through that vortex room. You need to do it. And right in here is a bunch of Tektites. And I believe, like, in the Master Quest version, they made this really easy and gave you a Scarecrow over there. Not in this version. You have to deal with this. Deal with the rocks and all the stupid Tektites. So hurry up, Link. What the? Oh, no! Fight the current! Fight it! You can do it, Link! Thank you, Tektite. You actually helped me. Let's get out of here before we get hit. Again. This room. I believe you can, like, somehow jump over there. I really doubt that. I really doubt that you can make that jump. No, see, that was a really bad jump, actually, because I got knocked away over to the other side. You don't really need to deal with those little... I'm gonna kill you for that. You don't have to deal with these little stinger enemies and manatees, whatever you want to call them. Like I called them once before, mantines. But I'm just gonna kill them anyways, because they're a nuisance. Especially because they could jump out of the water at you, like they did twice now. Luckily, I can just kill these guys with a hook shot if they don't move around too much. Alright, one more. And he was an idiot. Good. I like the stupid ones. Always makes it easier for me to go ahead and destroy you. So this wall is a fake wall. You can it kind of looks like one, but over there you can see a crack. So that one looks even more fake. But this is pretty tedious too. What you have to do is you first have to go over into this room. Push this block as far as you can onto the wall. Once you can't push it no more, like that, then you have to come all the way over here and bomb this wall, and then you have to go back to the other side of this block here, you know, through this wall, pull it out at least one square, and then push it from the other side and push it into that little area over there. It's very annoying, because you have to go back and forth between this room so many times and deal with water physics. Not fun at all. Really, not one of my enjoyable temples because of all that. It doesn't look like it could fit back there, too. That made me nervous. So I don't want to do this so many times, and geez, the camera's really having a hard time focusing here on Link. And hiccups! Alright, my mortal enemy. Blah, blah, blah. Now see, I can't talk now. My mortal enemy during recordings. Alright, is it almost there? Thank you. So once that block is pushed onto that switch down there, there's a blue switch if you didn't see it, then the water level will raise. You could stand on that switch and this would happen, but you would not have enough time to make this. At least I don't think you would. I never really tried it, so I would not really know. Now over here, locked door and 2 Tektites. Let's just kill them one at a time. Oh, how'd I miss that? Come on. There we go. So, as fast as we can, we have to run over there and jump on these water geysers again. You don't have to even take the 3rd one. You could just roll off of this one and you make it. Just very convenient. And now we're already here, back in the room we were before with the vortexes and a bunch of Tektites. But over here, there's a Sculpture before you go down this area. So what you need to do is you need to jump down here, and you got to dive, but I just decided to swim it. And once you're in this crap, I now remember what key I needed for this too. Jeez. Luckily this time, I could just use Ferrari's Wind, which is better than last time when I had to backtrack all the way back here. So I have to meet you guys back in the main room now with the water level at least raised to the 2nd slot. And I guess I'll show you a Sculpture on the way there. And don't grab the ledge, Link. Alright, so I'll meet you back in the main room. Alright, now I got the water level raised back in this room. You know, we can raise the water level to the 2nd floor. There's a hookshot point right up here. And once you are up here, there should be a Sculpture sitting on the wall right over here. And I believe you can only reach this when you're up here, so don't try really getting it from down next to that little area. Alright, so now to get that, not that Sculpture, that key, would you stop grabbing onto ledges, Link? Just grabbing onto all the wrong areas. That sounded dirty. So, once you're back out here in the main room, what you want to do is you want to come all the way around here in the front, and right here, there is a little area you couldn't go to before without the long shot, but now that we have it, obviously we can do it. So you want to hit that eye switch, and then get your hook shot ready. As fast as you can, hook shot over there. Boom, there we go. Because that door shuts pretty fast, so you couldn't really run over here without getting a long shot. You have to do it this way. And unfortunately, what we have to do is, I forgot about this, what you need to do is you have to pull this block out, and then you have to go through that area just to push it to the other side. Very tedious, again, with the tediousness. Also sounded dirty. Why is everything sounding dirty today? I don't know. But when we're up here, then kill the Sculpture. I mean, not Sculpture, the Tektite. And I'll just drop back down to the floor we were just at. And let's try this again. Alright, now that the door is open, hook shot over there, and once we're here, we have to push that block again. You see, this temple wasn't really designed all that well. As much as this game is, you know, really loved and praised by fans, I haven't really seen one fan to defend this place with a bunch of arguments saying that this is a good temple. I hear people saying that it's alright, but it's not the best, not the worst probably, but it's not one of the better ones at all. So let's warp back to that area we were just at before with the waterfall. And right in here, be careful of the boulder. And, I can make that. I can make that. I made it last time. I'm gonna make that jump. Because I don't want to swap the iron boots. Also, I don't want to run the walls. Or jump up. Link! It's taking more time. Taking more time than actually putting on the... Oh, you're fine! You win! You win, game. I'm putting on the stupid iron boots. You win. Lay off it already. Jeez. You know, if this was like Twilight Princess or Wind Waker when this thing was an item, I'd be more happy, but... Oh, what the... Oh! Screw you, game. Screw you. Now that we're back at the room with the locked door, now we can finally do something about it. Sheesh. Stupid water physics. Once we're in here, big key time, or boss key. Not big key, jeez. And got it. So with that, now we have to make our way back to the main foyer again. Again, we have to backtrack. I made this jump last time. Why can't Link just dive deep enough this time without using the stupid boots? I'm just not enjoying this anymore. After this, I might just record Pokemon or something just to put myself back in the mood, or just do something else, because this is actually turning me off from recording this game right now, this temple. Usually I like recording this game too, but it's just this temple. It's so tedious. It's not all that fun. There we go. At least I made that. Game! You're a jerk. You realize that, right? Sheesh. Alright, so I'm gonna try now making up to that scarecrow point, because I think I can reach up here just barely. There we go, got it. And let me get back out the Ocarina and play the scarecrow song after killing the Tektite. And a heart is above me. Well, the game's now showing me love. What took it so long? What the? What? I'm right next to it! Look, Navi is over there. How is the scarecrow not appearing after playing my song? Come on, Pierre. Pierre, are you deaf? Come on. I'm seriously gotta do something else after this, because I am really getting frustrated right now. You know, screw you, Pierre, then. Screw you. I can make it 10 times easier myself, save myself the time, but no, you won't show up. So I have to go back here, kill the stupid Tektite, gotta go through this stupid room again. Stupid Tektite, get down here. Have to go through all this again just to raise the water level, and if you appeared, then all I can do is just hookshot to you and then just play the song. But no, he had to be a jerk and just go deaf on me. This game just hates me right now. It really does. I don't know exactly why. Maybe it's because it's saying, you're trying to do the water temple in an easier way? Well, fine. We're gonna make it 10 times harder. I mean, seriously. This is probably one of the harder times I had with this dungeon, just because of bad luck. And also me being forgetful, as obvious as that was before. What? Yeah, the game hates me. Because I was supposed to jump there. So before we go on to the boss room, we're gonna go ahead and get this Skulltula we missed before, because now we have the hook shot, I mean the long shot, we can reach it. And there you go. I believe that's the last Skulltula in here. Please be the last one. Thank goodness. And that gives us a total of 79 Skulltulas. We're almost done collecting them. Thank goodness. Let's get out of here. And now, I'm gonna kill you before you become a nuisance. Like, yeah, you already are a nuisance. Never mind. How would you become one? Stupid Tektites. Always getting in my way. Alright. So, now, over here, we have to make our way to the boss room. And it's actually kind of tricky if you think about it. Because if you go in here, then you enter a room where you have to actually walk up the slope and avoid these spikes. If you get hit once, it knocks you back down. I didn't think you could do this at... Well, not... Oh, why? I was touching the top! I saw Link's foot actually touch solid, non-sloped ground. Game. What? Ugh. He could do that. That's just... Yeah. I'm hating this game right now. I really am. And I still gotta do the boss after this, so I can't even stop right now. Don't you dare. Thank you. I gotta stop here before I start screaming anymore from frustration. So, let me just swap out my sword, because I'm not going to be using it against bosses. And with that, I'm going to end this episode. So next time on Let's Play Ocarina of Time, maybe I won't be as much frustrated as I am right now, and we'll take on the boss. So I'll see you guys next time. Water Temple sucks.